Greetings, grateful tribe. As you can see, we're about to move some heavy weights today. No, I don't mean on the bar. I mean in our portfolio of the Grateful Tribe to help people with big hearts achieve big wallets. We're going to be doing a live $10,000 deposit into one of those projects that is really starting to make some interesting results. I'm talking about Quantro Network, where you can get up to 1.8% a day passively compounded. It becomes astronomical numbers. Now, while it has been sitting in our portfolio quietly, the results have been making a lot of noise, and some people are starting to take notice, including myself, to say, hey, this is actually quite powerful. Now, this is on a higher tier level, so it will be for the people that have money or connections to other people that have at least $2,500, or as I'm about to do, a $10,000 deposit, because that's where the numbers get interesting. And so with that, let's dive into the 10 reasons why I joined this opportunity and why it may be a consideration for you in your portfolio. By the way, this iPad was a gift that I gave my mom from Dubai, but she's not putting it to much use. So I'm putting it to use for us so that we can make the most to give back the most and eventually be able to give our moms not just an iPad, but perhaps an iHome. With that, let's dive into reason number one. This company, Quantro Network, is registered in the US. And for a lot of people, that gives a very strong sense of confidence that is in a regulated market such as the United States. By the way, they're registered in the state of Arizona. The link to their registration you can find in the description of the YouTube video. Secondly, we earn 7 days a week passively here, not just Monday through Friday, but also the crypto market is open on the weekends, but some company for some reasons don't pay us on the weekends. This one does. You can start at their lower tier entry point for what I would say a few $100s and earn 1% a day, but I'm not focused on that for that kind of budget. We have other opportunities in our portfolio. This is for the people that have some serious money. I'm talking about like 3,000 plus to what I'm about to do, a $10,000 deposit, because it's something you can do solely by yourself and just compound at what could be up to 1.8% per day. You can withdraw your principal after 30 days with a soft penalty of 15%. And also you can withdraw your principal after 75 days without any penalty. And here's the part that really sold me. From just their back office having some great numbers, you can actually get signals in your back office, in your email, that you can execute on any exchange and get results while keeping the money in your own control, proving that they have actual technology and a unique advantage in the marketplace. Also, you can either withdraw your daily profits or you can compound them for even greater growth. And I'm going to take a look at that here. Also, you can earn daily overrides on anyone that you share this opportunity with, and it has full transparency on the blockchain with each and every one of their transactions and a public CEO. With that, let's dive into some results so you can see why this is something that has a really powerful engine. Here's an example on a $5,000 deposit at 1.8%. You're looking at $90 the first day. What's really impressive about that is on the second day, you have the 5,000 plus the 90, making an overall 1.8% on 5,090, which becomes $91.62. Next day, that gets incorporated, then you have $93.27, and so on and so on and so on. So every day you're making more. Now, your profits, while it's being added to your principal, you can withdraw at any time. So it is like a soft addition to your principal. Your principal, you can withdraw that after 30 days with a 15% penalty or after 75 days with no penalty. So you can see the power of just doing this by yourself at the higher tier, which can compound rather quite excitingly. So step one, of course, is when you get the referral link of the person that has shared this opportunity with you, you're going to fill out the registration page, which simply asks for name, username, email, phone number, country, and for you to create a password. Remember, there's a soft KYC, one level of ID or driver's license or something to identify that it is a real person. This is completely internal, but just keep that in mind. So once you've created the account, you'll need to verify your email. You'll get an email to say verify. Click that link before you'll be able to log in. So you'll try to log in, but if you have not clicked that verification button inside of the email that you got, it'll not accept it until you do that. Once you enter your account, immediately you'll see a bar at the top that says limited access upgrade to a paid membership for full platform features. Upgrade now. That is the first thing that you'll want to do. So let's go ahead and click on upgrade now, where we'll be presented with two of the membership levels, each one being a quarterly amount. And right now there's a pre-launch special offer, 90-day exclusive membership, where we are able to start for 1 month payment, get 3 months of benefits. The access quarterly is $99 normally per month, but right now it's for 3 months during this promotional pre-launch holiday end of year wrap up. And so for that, you would pay the $99 and get access to that. But I highly, highly encourage everyone that's serious, everyone that wants to participate at the 1.8% up to level per day and get all the benefits, do the 199. That is where I'm going to start. So right here, I'm going to click on that. And then you have the option of Bitcoin, Ethereum, USDT, or on multiple chains, such as Tron chain or on Ethereum chain. So with that, let's select USDT on Tron chain and continue. Then it'll bring you to a page where you have a 30-minute timer to make the payment. You have the QR code, you have the type of currency that you chose, and you have the exact wallet address that you can copy by clicking on those two squares like that. And it says send payment to the address above. After one confirmation, your account will be automatically credited. And it's at the bottom right there. After making the payment, submit the transaction hash below and click funds sent button to continue. So put the transaction hash and just hit funds sent. So now we have full access to our dashboard without that orange bar at the top, giving us the prompt to get one of the Quantro membership to be able to utilize their technologies to earn passively in the markets. We can see that I have an active Prime quarterly membership, which has 90 remaining days. And so with that, let's jump in and make use of those 90 days and start earning each and every day. So on the left-hand side, we see fund. So we're going to go there and make our deposit. Once we're inside of the fund, you can see the types of cryptos they accept. I'm going to again choose USDT on the Tron network. The amount, I'm going to put exactly 10, not negative 10,000, positive $10,000 here. And that I'm not a bot, in fact. And then I can submit here. And so what we're doing, by the way, is an important distinction between actually putting the money into the bot versus loading up the back office. Right now, we are loading up the back office. There's a big area of people thinking that this is actually the money going into the algorithm. No, this is just us loading the back office after we paid for the membership. Once the funds are in the back office, then we need to actually do another step, which is entering it into the actual algorithm. So I'll show you that, but this is the step to get the money into the platform. So on this page, we have again all the details of the crypto transaction we need to make, the QR code, the exact address, the exact amount. 10,000. So make sure you send exactly that amount. If you have an exchange or a broker or a wallet that cuts out some fees, make sure after the fees that that amount that you're requesting is what gets in there. So sometimes wallets or exchanges may charge $1 or $2 or a percentage. Make sure after that there is the amount that you stated here. So with that, let's conduct this transaction. Here we are scanning the QR code for the $10,000 deposit, and exactly 10,000 because my wallet doesn't charge anything above that. So that's exactly what I'll be sending. And there we are. The $10,000 has been sent from my wallet out to Quantro Network's back office. Now we wait for them to receive that first confirmation. Also, there's a place to put your transaction hash, which all wallets would provide that transaction hash. You can copy that and send it. Actually, it's so fast that I received the notification already that the payment has been received. And just like that, within a minute or so, Quantro Network has received the first confirmation and thus crediting my account that it is on the way, that I have sent the funds, and it is just a matter of time through the blockchain that they received it in their back office. So we can go ahead and see where we are on the dashboard in terms of our balance. And here we are seeing this beautiful number in our back office of $10,000 loaded up in our Quantro network wallet. Now, some people may get confused and think that their fund is already going to work. It's not. You've just loaded up your account. So if you leave from this point, you may just be sitting on the funds in your wallet, not actually going to work in the market, not producing you up to 1.8% per day, and even worse, not even compounding. So to avoid that, just follow this next step, which is to go to EA Vault and go to license, because you see the EA Vault license wallet is 0. So right here, you see the two options of Quantro Atlas versus Quantro Zenith. This is where you want to move into the big boy level of 1.8% up to $2,500 minimum there. It takes 24 to 48 hours for activation. I've seen a lot faster actually. And soft lockup up to 75 days. After 30 days, again, you can withdraw and we earn 7 days a week. Compounding, yes. The compounding time frame, I love the 90 days because that allows us to go past the 75 days of soft lockup. We don't need to come back every 30 days or every 60 days to re-add our profits to compounding. And again, the profits are a soft lock. You can withdraw them anytime. So 90 days is my preferred amount. And then there's a 2% fee on withdrawal of profits, not principal. So subscribe now. Once you click on that, you have Quantro Zenith, you have daily yield up to 1.8%, you have minimum entry is 2,500. Once you've entered the Zenith bot, you can always top it up and add more with a minimum of $99. Lockup period, again, soft lockup, 75 days. Subscription amount will automatically default to 2,500. Remember, we're doing 10,000 here. So you want to change that to whatever amount you are actually doing. It will automatically populate with 2,500. And the compounding time frame, I'm going to do 90 days. I'm going to select this. I'm not a bot. At least I don't think I am. And then here, and then verify and subscribe now. This is where you're actually putting your money to work. And license subscription successful. And now it will give me this report that indeed I am in the market, I'm utilizing this algorithm, and also you should be receiving an email every day with your profits for that day. So if you're not receiving those emails, that means something's not right. And now we have our balance that shifted from, if you remember, our 10,000 was here, now it's here, total subscription amount, and that is meaning that we've put our money to work. So it's a beautiful thing to see, and EA license wallet is where you'll start to see your profits accumulate. And then if you wanted to, you can explore all the other tabs, including transaction here, where you can see the loading up of your account. Let's look at this one right here, where we can see the membership. I purchased $199. 10,000 was A, deposited, and then B, put to work. Very important to do that second part. And finally, you have your partnership program, where if you go to affiliate summary, they have this beautiful dashboard of all of your numbers and your metrics and all the fine little details of what you are doing in terms of your team development and where the volumes are coming in from. It's just a fun little place to see your numbers grow. And oh, KYC verification, you have that there. Remember, very light, simple ID works, and it takes about 24 hours or less. And then you also want to do your two-factor authentication, which you must do before you withdraw. So go ahead and fill that out as well. And that completes everything that you need to do to get started in this opportunity. And you've seen now a step-by-step process of signing up, buying a subscription, and then funding or loading up your account. And then, so pay for the subscription, make the deposit into your back office, and then put that deposit to work. 3 important steps. Hopefully you follow them smoothly to enjoy this beautiful way of not only earning on a daily basis, but passively automatically compounding that at an incredible rate. And what makes this real above and beyond just their back office is the signals that they will start shooting out to our emails or in the back office as well, that we can follow along on any exchange of our choice on our own liberty, as we like, completely outside of the passive side. So that is really unique, makes this opportunity stand out and legitimate in terms of showing that they actually have a unique profitable strategy in the market. With that being said, hopefully you enjoyed this tutorial and this live demonstration of a $10,000 deposit to be a part of our continuous mission to help people with big hearts achieve big wallets. I'm doing giving back on our YouTube channel. So if you want to be one of the few winners, one of the 5 winners that I will select as a random commenter, leave a comment in the description of something you like about Quantro network, or something you like about our larger tribe, our larger mission, and leave your Telegram handle, and then I'll select winners and shoot out some USDT to you. With that, I will see you on our tribe, on our continuous mission to help people with purposes achieve profits. Peace.